What's up, y'all? Wick's back with a main account update. We have got Clan v Clan started, and it looks like our opponents are going to win because they've got 31 trophies and a much higher, well, a significantly higher requirement than we have. We'll see though. We're just going to do what we do and hope for the best, and we'll see what happens. So I'm going to finish my spirit resistance. Beauty. Next I gotta save up 2,700 medals, hopefully by next CvC, for the force resistance. But now our Duchess will be a little bit harder to debuff. What else did we want to do? We want to ascend all our champions. We've got a bunch of champs that we want to ascend. Oh, by the way, I picked the winner for the account takeover, and it was Matthew's Dintwy. So Matthew Dintwy, I'm going to send you a message on the YouTube comments that you left, and you can get in touch with me on Discord and we'll talk about what kind of takeover you'd like me to do for you. And as I said, I'll do pretty much anything apart from gear cleansing. Not really interested in doing that. So yeah, think about what you'd like me to have done for you, whether it's dungeon team setups, Doom Tower boss setups, or wave teams. Or if you want me to set up some arena teams for you or something like that, or rebuild some champions, we can talk on Discord and you can let me know. So we've got 2x points on potion keeps right now, and force keep is open, so I'm definitely going to go after some potions. I also need to, I've got 5 Lego tomes, which is the perfect amount of books to finish physics, which I probably should do. But I also really just want to book Candrafon. I kind of just want to start booking Candrafon. He needs 9 books total. I really just want to book Candrafon, you know? But we'll see. I'm going to save my books for the end of CvC in the last minute push. But I will upgrade Stag Knights because I need them for Bannerlords faction farming. So we need 6 in his A2. And we might as well get... yeah, I might as well just fully book him. One nice thing is we don't need to book Vogoth. He doesn't really get much benefit from books for the purpose of that I'm going to use him for. I might end up booking him anyway, just because I don't think I have very many epics that I care to book right now. Maybe my second Ugo would be good. Oh yeah, I'm already working on her. So she needs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 books with any luck. But as I said, I'll be leaving those for the end. I just wanted to go over some of these builds that I've done over the past day. I did manage to get all of my champions that I wanted to ungeared. I didn't have time to fiddle with my clan boss gear. So my clan boss team is still wearing the same stuff they've always had on. I was kind of hoping to min-max their damage a bit, but that's fine. I think I'm going to be rebuilding the clan boss team in a couple of months anyway. So it doesn't really make that big of a difference. I did regear Astralon. Check out this build. This is the thing I love about Hell Hades Artifact Optimizer. I would have never thought to put these gear pieces together. You know what I mean? Like, I knew I had these good pieces on my account, But generally when I'm gearing a champ, I go for a set and then find the filler pieces after that. So being able to just optimize it with a Hell Hades artifact optimizer, and it does all the calculations for best damage and that, it's just really a beautiful thing. So we're gonna go through and glyph a bunch of gear today, because like, check this out. I picked up a 2-star split soul today in the shop for an extra 500 attack. Like, look at this build now. It actually feels like a decent endgame build. We got champs like Venus I re-geared. I'm going to be moving up to Brutal Hydra this rotation, hopefully. So I got her re-geared. Hopefully it's a good enough setup. I min-maxed this guy's gear a bit. So now he's got a lot more accuracy. Just looking good. I got Ultimate Death Knight into Stone Skin. So I'm going to be moving him into an arena defense team. I got my Uko in Stone Skin, so same thing. I removed his resistance, and now I'm going for a higher accuracy build. Like, look at all these level 8 artifacts I have on. So this is going to keep me busy in artifact events for like the next, I don't know, like 2 months probably, with all the champs I re-geared. Any of these champs that have not fully leveled artifacts is because of the artifact optimizer pulled them out for me. But it's just, you get some really interesting builds from Hell Hades. It's like a bunch of broken pieces, different sets put together. But all the builds look really good. And for support champions, I found I would just start with a baseline and then kind of pick and choose a couple minor modifications here and there. I rebuilt my Ugo, Relentless. I built her for Brutal Hydra as well. So hopefully it works out. I got some gear I need to level on pretty much all of these champs. Deacon's running super accurate build. Got a lot more room to work with. A lot of stuff to glyph. The free silver swapping artifact event was just beautiful, man. It actually makes me feel really good about like leveling the account and gearing champs and stuff. So I'm sincerely hoping they bring it back. But, you know, if they don't, I'm just still going to be careful about how I'm gearing champs moving forward. And I'm going to be using Hell Hades Artifact Optimizer a lot now. One interesting one was my Bellower build for Hard Doom Tower. I tried to optimize a better build, and nothing that came back was much noticeably better than this build. So it turns out I had basically the best stun set build I could have on him. But we got like all of these champs ungeared. Except for the ones that I use for stuff. Like Kale I use in Clan Boss and Faction Wars. Gallic I re-geared for Faction Wars. But all of these other champs I don't use. Just free of gear. Feels so good, man. And today I'm going to be gearing my Archmage helmet. And my Stag Knight. So I've got food to get some 6 stars going. And as much as I'd love to rush Candrafon, I think I'm going to go ahead and level Akoth. Where's my Akoth? Yeah, Akoth. I'm going to get him done. He's already fully booked. And I just want to get him into my Spider team so I can set up a Spider duo team with him and either Ultimate Death Knight or Archmage Helmet. And that way I can be more efficient with my Spider runs. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Get it out of the way. I've got enough food. I should be able to prepare enough food to 6-star 2 more champs. So I'm thinking either Stag Knight and Vogoth or Vogoth and Candrafon. Haven't quite decided yet, but when the time comes, we will make a decision. Another thing I did was organized all my faction guardians. So what I mean by that is, you see like with Faction Guardians, you have one champ that you have leveled, and then you find a dupe champ. Since you're already going to hold on to this one champ anyway, you might as well use a dupe to fill out the other slot and save yourself some inventory. Or champs that I might level eventually. So like I went through here and took out all my masked fearmongers. And I put in my Chancellor Yasmin's. I might level her eventually, so I want to save her and copies of her. And I went through all of my Faction Guardians and did that. So what I'm going to do... Yeah, see, like... You got the champ you have leveled, get the dupe. Champ I have leveled, get the dupe. Champ I might level someday, so I want to hold on to. And then what I'm going to do now, during this champ training event, I'm going to go through the vault and pull out all of these champs I just freed up. And all of the extra epics. So I have these extra epics floating around now that I'm never going to level. So I'm going to start organizing them and using some of those as chickens. I'm still missing Faction Guardians for Dark Elves and Shadowkin. So if I have any loose Shadowkin or Dark Elves epics, I'm going to still hang on to those until I fill them up. High Elves as well. I thought it'd be a good idea because I'm running kind of low on vault space, as you can see. 230. I could probably buy more reserve vault space, but I'd rather save my gems for energy. And yeah, I've just got a bunch of extra epics I'm never going to use, and I should use them as chickens. So I'm going to go through and try to level up all of my food. And then I'm going to hit the potion keep and farm a bunch of force potions. Going to run some Minotaur. Get my ACOTH Masteries. I think we have 2x on Minotaur as well. Should be a pretty quick duo with Magnar. I do have gear on ACOTH, so he's going to be doing some extra damage as well. I put him in a lifesteal set for Spider 24. But yeah, man, I'm really excited about the new builds that I have on some of these champs. And just, it's such a relief to get rid of all of that trash gear that I was hanging on to on random Faction Wars champs that I used to need. And it was just sitting there, and I was never, ever going to want to pay to remove it. So it just feels really nice. Luckily, my Magnar can still do Minotaur after I changed his setup. So yeah, I'm going to do this. I'm going to pause. I'm going to run some tag team and stuff, and then we'll come back. Yo, I didn't even notice. We got a 10x on Wither running. I'm over 20 Sacred Shards since my last Lego. And I know the chances of pulling a Wither are slim to none, even with a 10x. But I do kind of want to bust my Sacred Mercy. Since we just had a 2-for-1 Sacred event, it's probably going to be a while before we get one of those. And we just had a Sacred Guaranteed event with Alva. So I want to bust my Sacred Mercy. Let's see what we get from Clan Boss. There's also the 2 Lego tomes from Winter's Path that I might be able to get. This could be a quad speed hit points glove. I'll I'll save it to roll. Ancient. Attack percent. Only 5-star, not good enough. Ooh, another sacred. Speed and crit rate, 5-star, not good enough. Alright, so let's try our luck. We've only got 3 spots. So I'm just going to rank up some stuff real quick. I don't know how many spots we'll need. We should get a Lego pretty quick off a Sacred. The thing is, there's only a handful of regular Legos that I actually care about. And Wither's one of them. I'd love to have her as a second cleanser for a Go Second team. So we're going to pull some Sacreds and see what we can get. Okay. Our 7th Chancellor Yasmin. Oh my god, where's our Lego? I think we're like 24 Sacreds into Mercy. Oh, Farrakhan the Fat. That's actually one of the few epics I still don't have that I wanted. That's decent. He might actually make it into my new clan boss team when I build it. We'll see though. I have like 80 champions I want to build. Okay, this is getting kind of ridiculous. I have like over 30% chance to pull a Lego. It has to be this one, right? Oh my god. What's going on, man? My sacred luck is just garbage. Oh my god. Please end it. Please. Please. Game. What are you doing to me? This is the most sacreds I've ever had to pull for a legendary. Oh man. Well, I mean, if it's a good legendary, I'll take it. As long as I don't pull a Vault Guardian. But we'll see. I'll take a Wither or a Kymar or a Harima or a Hefrak. Okay, come on, game. Don't make me summon all my sacreds for a Lego. Jesus Christ, dude. This is unbelievable. There it is. Yikes. I mean... He's a cleanser, kinda. Increase resistance. I mean, he's pretty unique. I doubt I'll ever use him, though. Let's summon our Soulstone. Maybe we'll have better luck there. Nope. 6-star skeleton. Oh my. Oh my god. I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, yo, Winter's Path isn't even open. I saw that it had 21 hours left and I thought I could still get points. Oh shit, dude. I just got owned by the game. Well, I'm sure we got some decent points for Clan v Clan. Not a big deal. I have a ton of champs I need to build still. It's just feels bad, man. I had to summon like almost 30 sacred shards to hit that Beauregard. I did get a Farrakhan the Fat. That's cool. And then a bunch of trash. Not even anything for my faction guardians. Maybe high elves, actually. Yeah, we got a high elf. That's alright. 10% attack on my... Do I even have a high elf attack champion? My Elhain? I could level Royal Huntsman. I do have a 3-star blessing for him. He's a pretty insane single target nuker. He would be great if this couldn't be resisted. Who else do I have that attacks? Yeah, that's it. Elhain. Okay, so that was probably not the brightest idea, but whatever. I'm going to go back on pause, and we will come back when we do something else. Oh, wait. I think we have something to do. Oh, not quite. We're very close to our fragments here. Okay, I'll be back. So I got through most of the extra champs that I had and that I wanted to get rid of, which brought me enough food to 6-star 2 more champs. So I think we're just going to go ahead and do Vogoth and Stagnite. I want to do Stagnite because I have a 6-star blessing for him. For sure, Stagnite. I want to play around with 6-star Phantom Touch and see how much damage I can get it to do. Should I save 5 for Candrafon, though? Or do I have enough food that I can maybe get 5 more 5-star chickens? No, probably not. Oh, that's a tough one. I think I'll save it for now. There's not really a rush, so if I want to, I can go back and do Vogoth anyway, but this makes a little bit more sense for now, so I can run Minotaur with more champs. I'll throw Stagnite in here. And that way I can get more experience shared. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to do Vogoth as well. I'm just going to do it because I want to play with him. He's got full gear on. Let's get him to 6-star. And Candrafon will just have to wait. Alright, so I'll be running Minotaur with these guys now. Until one of them hits max XP, and then I'll swap them out. Look at that shield from level 1 Vogoth. That's a pretty massive shield for level 1. Oh, you know what I can do? I can go ahead and I can put Phantom Touch. Although he's not geared, so it won't do much damage. I'm gonna gear out my Stag Knight, and then we'll check out the Phantom Touch damage. Okay. We don't get to do this very often. But let's awaken a 6-star champion. I think this is our first 6-star awakening. And I'm going to put Phantom Touch on him. The only other decent one I can think of would be Commanding Presence, if I ended up using him in Arena. Or possibly Cruelty, which gives him more attack, crit damage, speed, and decreases the target's defense by 4% per hit. Up to 40% for champions, 20% for bosses. This could be really good as well. But if I build him as a nuker, I think having 100% chance to inflict Phantom Touch damage and 35% chance to inflict a second one, I think that might be better. You get the same bonuses with either of them. So we're going to try Phantom Touch for now and see how it goes. He's got a little bit over 1,000 attack, 1,100 attack. So let's see how much damage it does. All right. $4,000. So not terrible with this much attack. So if he has like, let's say I get him to 4,000, 5,000 attack, that should be dealing an extra like 25,000 damage per hit. It should beat out the defense reducing one just for raw damage, unless it's against bosses. Because if I were to use him in Arena, he would be on a speed nuking team, which means he would only get the first hit off, typically, which is only 4% defense reduction. I don't plan to use him in Clan Boss or anything. Basically, I just want him for Faction Wars farming. And I might use him in some other dungeons. Yeah, 3,600 damage there. And that's with the buff that the Minotaur has. So that's interesting. I'm going to pause and then I'm going to run a bunch of Masteries, build out Stag Knight, and then we're going to try to auto Bannerlords 21. Okay, so we've been running Masteries all night. And we got our ACOF done. So these are the Masteries I'm going for with Lifesteal. Definitely need to have War Master to get life back when it procs. Life Drinker for a little bit of extra lifesteal. The others don't really matter. And then I went over here to get more shield value. I went over here to get more turn meter. Whenever debuffs expire, he casts a lot of debuffs. So that's going to help him cycle his turns. And then I'm going to end down here on Spirit Haste since I'll be running Spider with food. So we're just going to go ahead and try it with a couple of different champs. I'd like to try 24. He is strong affinity here, so that's perfect. Got an HP aura, which helps. And then I'm just gonna run him with... I'm gonna try it with Syl. And see how this works. I know I can make it work with Archmage Helmet as well. I don't have my Archmage geared out right now, but I do need to gear him for the Bannerlords faction. But let's just see if this works first. So I think I need to maybe open with his HP burn. But we'll see how it plays out. Decreased speed is nice. Yeah, I don't think it's going to work with Syl. She doesn't have enough hit points to... Because ideally with this duo, you'd want them targeting Akoth. Let's see how well Akoth tanks on his own. Yeah, this isn't gonna work. I'm getting really lucky with the weak hits. Come on. Shit. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna have to come up with a better strategy for that. Maybe Spirit Haste would do the trick. And just finishing off his Masteries and getting him to level 60. All of his gear's pretty much leveled. Yeah, Syl would need more hit points than Akoth. So that Akoth tanks everything and then Syl can revive him. Alright, well I'm going to build my Archmage and my Stag Knight, and we're going to try Bannerlords 21. Alright, I got Stag Knight and Helmet built, but I didn't realize how low Stag Knight's base hit points are, or base attack is. I was confusing his base attack for his attack plus the 400 from Phantom Touch. So yeah, I probably shouldn't have gone for a damage build on him, but we didn't realize it until afterwards. I have a lot of damage regen pieces specifically for builds like this. Faction Wars champs who you want to be able to sustain themselves, also do a little bit of damage, but they're not doing enough damage for lifesteal. You want to make sure you get Sniper when you're running Stag Knight, because his decreased defense is only 95% when booked, so that brings it up to 100%. And then Helmet is... running Fearsome Presence, because his stun is only 75% when booked. So that brings it up a little bit. Just some accuracy masteries and chance to cycle his turns. And this is the gear he's rocking. Again, just a regen with perception for some extra accuracy. He's also got very low base attack. Okay, so let's give it a try. These are the only two... Oh, I have Spymaster built out as well. So Spymaster, Archmage, and Stag Knight are all built. I guess I could build out Rhonda as well. But I'm going to try this for now. I want to see how much damage Stag Knight does with his Phantom Touch now. Okay, 7k per proc. So when he hits it, it's an extra 7k for one, 14 if he gets to 35% chance to hit another one. Not crazy good, but not terrible. He's got good multipliers as well on his damage moves. I did build him tanky as well, because he's going to need to be able to tank the boss and minions. None of them are built in resist. Getting pretty unlucky on the stuns from Helmet. Hopefully they work out on the minions. one of the main goals of an account at this stage is being able to auto farm all the Faction Wars 21s. At least 20, because you do want to be getting a good chance of glyphs. But if you can farm 21, it just makes more sense to do it. Oh. Yeah, that hurt. Okay, so I probably need to build Azure out with maybe a shield set for that first hit. And I could always build out Rhonda as well. So I'm going to work around with that. And then I'm going to come back later and do the Glyph mission that we're stuck on. I just got a Sacred from Nightmare Clan Boss. And then this was my first Ultimate Nightmare chest. I wasn't going to record it, but damn, dude. It's looking nice. Solid resistance chest, 6-star with speed and hit points. Beautiful. Oh, no double Sacred. So, time was running out. So I ended up autoing stage 20 of Bannerlords. I couldn't quite get 21 down. 20 is almost as good. You still get the same 5 and 6-star glyphs. You just get a little bit less forge materials. So the only factions I have left that I can't auto stage 21 are Knights Rev, Shadowkin, Dwarf, and then Bannerlord I'm on 20. So it's pretty good. I'm working on Teragi the Frog for Shadowkin. I think he should be able to push me over the edge there. At least to farm 20. I need a second Geomancer built anyway for Hydra. So once I build him, I should be able to auto Dwarf. I also have a Melga at level 50. If I get her to 60, I can probably swing that as well. And then Knights Rev, I'm working on a few champs. I'm working on Tombdrang, Mother Cybele. I've got Rector. And then I could level like a Senacia or even Miscreated Monster. And that should be able to get me through 20 or 21. So all in all, looking pretty dope. We used up 3 glyphs already. And we got the 40 max substat glyphs. So what I'm going to do now is go through each of the champs that I've just recently built. And apply as many glyphs to them as I can with what silver I have, and we'll see how far we make it in the progress missions. Our total glyph supply is looking like not enough to get us through the mission, but we're going to try anyway. I'm going to total it up and then we'll come back and compare the builds. Alright, so that's Astralon complete. You'll notice his speed went up quite a bit. We put some really nice speed glyphs on him. His attack went up a decent amount. We started with 306 5 and 6-star glyphs. After Astralon, we hit 5 of them. So that was actually quite lucky. I'm just going to move through the champions and show the before and after. So the music's probably going to stop and we're just going to cut through them a little bit quicker. So the next one we're glyphing will be I guess we'll glyph Venus. So before. And this is after. We didn't do too many glyphs, but we did hit 1 max. He's already mostly glyphed. So I might as well just go in and see what we can do here. We'll try one there. We'll try one here. No max. Okay. I guess we'll go ahead and glyph out our ultimate death knight. So before, and this is after. We got massive luck on this guy, dude. Our first 3 glyphs on this weapon were all max. And then we tried resistance, didn't max. We got the defense is a 5-star glyph, I believe, so that was max. And then we hit max flat hit points here. That was a 5-star glyph. And max hit points there, because that was a 5-star glyph. Yeah, so we just got a bunch of the quest done with this one. We're actually getting quite lucky today. So now we're going to glyph out our Uko. So this is the before. Here's the after. We did hit about 3 or 4 max rolls on this guy. Don't really need to glyph Drexstar. We've got a few here to glyph. Probably not worth doing a before and after, so I'm just going to go through and do them. That's a pretty decent stone skin helmet, so I don't mind. I'm only going to use a 4-star speed glyph here, though. There's a max roll. These are actually really nice tank boots. Nice, we hit a max roll on the resistance. Max roll on the defense. I'm going to go ahead and use a 5-star glyph here. Max roll on the speed. This is actually giving me a little bit of hope that we might actually be able to do this mission. Oh, 1. 4 is good. Okay. We will glyph the accuracy here. 9. Okay, so that looks good. Oh yeah, we gotta glyph our seer. So this is the before. And here's the after. Didn't hit any max rolls on her. Next up. Probably Ugo. Looks like most of her stuff is glyphed already, so we'll just go through and check it out. Throw a 5 roll on here. There we go. These are quite nice boots, so I'm gonna throw some big glyphs on them. Doesn't need attack. This is kind of a trash amulet, so actually I'm just gonna put really like small glyphs on here. Just for a little bit of a stat boost. This banner is actually quite nice though. 1. There's a max roll on the defense. Okay, Magnar needs some glyphs. Not many though. This is worth trying. Oh, nice. Max roll hit points for his Savage Helmet. That one's fine. These are like my best pair of gloves. Crit damage gloves. We'll just do a 5-star. Actually, I'm going to go for a 6-star roll. Nice. Plus 8 speed. 6-star. Good enough. Okay. Now Deacon. We'll do a before and after for this one. After. Didn't hit any max rolls with Deacon. I'm doing these before and afters because I'm interested to go back and look at these and just see what the stat boosts are. I've got some champs that aren't as important that I could glyph, but I'd like to get to all my really important ones first. Running out of silver here. %. It's going to be nice once I'm done this mission, because then I can just use my glyphs on the best pieces of gear that I have and not have to worry about saving for this. Oh no, come on. Come on. Alright, we got a max at least, eventually. It's a nice HP banner for Magnar. Who else? Cold Heart. I guess I'll glyph my Cold Heart. So this is before. And after we hit 2 max rolls on her. Now, I do want to get around to these 3. Definitely my Akoth and my Vogoth. Let's do Vogoth next. I can't remember what I was going to put him in. This would be good. He's going to be in an arena defense team. More hit points is always good as well. I'm going to leave it for now. Let's just glyph out what's on him. So this is before. This is after we hit 2 max rolls on him. I'm going to have to figure out what accessories I want him in. I think probably just raw hit points would be best. Because he has no resistance. So he's going to get decreased defensed. Anything with hit points and accuracy would be good. Let's try defense. Let's see if there's anything better with defense. We can put this on him for now. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to go for the hit points one. Yeah, this one. And then for the banner, hit points with speed is probably ideal. Hit points with hit points and speed. Alright, we'll go with this one for now. Once those are all leveled up, he's going to be over 90,000 hit points. That's huge. Okay. This guy's mostly all glyphed out. This guy not yet, but I don't really need glyphs on him for what I use him for. Archmage helmet is all glyphed. Can glyph Taragi. Hold on, let's see how many we're at first. Oh, shit, dude. 30 out of 40. We need to get 10 more. We've used all of our hit point percent. We've got 14 more 6-star health glyphs. A ton of attack. Yo, I think we might actually do it. Okay, so let's go. Let's glyph out our Taragi. There we go, there's one more max. There's 2 more max. I don't want to use my big glyphs on terrible gear, so I'm going to start being a little more selective with them. This is a nice piece. There's another max. Another max. I want to. I'll try this. Come on, man. That was another max. Now it becomes a little trickier to find good stuff that we want to glyph. We've got a ton of flat attack glyphs and attack percent glyphs. So we'll go look for some flat attack. That's already almost a max roll. %6 is good. %6 is good. There we go, max. These are really nice gloves. So I'll go for... Nice, we got another max attack. Come on, game, we're almost there. Alright, I'm gonna do a little bit of a deeper dive into my gear and find a few pieces to max out. Alright guys, we spent all our silver. We're at 37 out of 40. So I'm gonna go farm Masteries back up and get some more silver. And then we're hopefully gonna finish that out. I did get my Candrafon to 6-star. So we're back to having him in the group for Masteries here. Just gonna keep going, get some more silver, and we'll come back when we finish the mission, hopefully. Guys, I forgot all about Forge. I've got a ton of silver sitting in here waiting to be farmed. So I still have some lethal that I want to craft. I have enough rank and rarity charms to do all of them. But I don't think I have any more. Yeah, I've only got 12 crit rate charms. So maybe I'll do some with crit rate and some with attack or crit damage. Like if I do weapon, helmet, or shield, I could use my attack sub-charms. And if I do gauntlets, I'll do gauntlets with crit rate sub-charms and hope for some crit damage gloves. That's a nice helmet for Seer. Okay, so not too good, but we did get a bunch of silver. Dude, I used crit rate sub-charm. Give me crit damage gloves. Crit rate, crit damage, defense. Only 5-star, but could be alright. Okay, so now we'll go for like shields and helmets and stuff with crit damage sub-charm. Hit point percent, no crit rate. No crit damage, but otherwise good subs. Speed with crit damage. I'll roll them. Might be hard to fit them into a build though. Crit damage, speed, accuracy, defense. I definitely prefer crafting this with crit rate subcharms. Speed, crit damage. Okay, there's a nice piece. Only 5-star and no hit points percent, but it might roll decently. Defense, crit damage. Speed, crit rate. Resistance is kind of useless, but crit damage, accuracy, speed. There we go. There's an attack nuking helmet for Candrafon. As long as we avoid defense, that is huge. Okay, so is there anything else I wanted to craft with charms here? I guess I can do some swift parry. I'll use up my swift parry and maybe get some damage pieces for Candrafon. Or just a really nice support set. No Legos. HP percent, yeah, not quite. Speed, resist, accuracy, that's huge. Attack percent with no crit rate. Attack and crit rate, that could be decent. Accuracy, speed. Triple speed would be good. Defense with speed and accuracy is good. Attack percent with no crit rate. Hit points, crit rate, crit damage. If only this was attack percent, this would be amazing. But it still could be good. Flat hit points. Yeah. You maybe could roll that hoping for quad speed, but... Okay, so now we'll use... probably just no substat charms. Crit rate, speed, attack. 6-star speed boots with accuracy and resist. Attack percent gloves. Yeah. I do keep some attack percent gloves if they're in a good set and they have like perfect stats for a bomb champion. For a bomb champion, you'd be looking for accuracy, speed, maybe some damage stats as well. Crit damage with attack, 6-star. If those roll crit rate, those might be good. Five-star crit rate, not quite good enough for this account. Okay, I'm going to go through the rest and sell it all off to farm some silver, and then we'll come back. We did it! The artifact mission is complete. Give me that ancient shard and 300,000 silver. Oh, that's good. That's a relief. Now I can use my glyphs whenever I want to. On champions that I want to use them on gear that I find. So I don't have to try to remember all these good pieces of gear that I want to glyph. That's beauty. Stage 21 of Barbarian Crypts. 12 secret rooms in normal. $25 helmets. Alright, let's see when the next faction is. 9 days. 9 days. Why aren't these missions retroactive? Like the stage 14 missions. That's dumb, dude. But once we get through that, the rest should be a piece of cake. I can finish some this DT rotation. Then we'll be on to the final stretch. Let's go ahead and summon these soul stones while we're here. Oh. Okay, 1-star Iron Brago. 3-star Painsmith. 1-star Fellhound. Frozen Banshee. And... oh, dude. I don't have a bad Alcazar. Really hurts getting a 5-star Lego Awakening for a champ you don't have. If that had been Candrafon or friggin' Astralon, that would have been dope. I already have Awakenings on Fellhound and Frozen Banshee. I think that's the highest legendary soul I've ever pulled. Might as well keep it just in case, you never know. Let's see. I think that's about it, man. We're still going hard at this Clan v Clan, but I still don't think we're going to win. I'm up to 315,000 points. So if we do win, I could get this final milestone here. But I think we'll end the update there. Another long episode with tons of progress. And then I think next time we come back, we'll be doing probably 3v3 reset. I've got a bunch of new arena champs that I need to test out. Of course, we have our Astralon fully geared now. 7,500 attack, 270 crit damage. We've got Gurgo with better gear. The most important ones, I think, we've got the Stone Skin Ultimate Death Knight. decent amount of resist, not as much as I would like. And then we've got our Stone Skin Uko. And Shield Set Vogoth. So I'm going to level up a bit more gear for the last of this artifact event. I'm going to see if I can get a build going for Candrafon. Whether that'll be Swift Parry or Lethal, we'll see. And apart from that, yeah, man, we got a ton of stuff done today. So, in closing, I'm going to be sending out a message to Matthew, didn't we, for the subscriber takeover winner. We're going to keep grinding along. I'm preparing to start a new account whenever the Hell Hades and the rest of those guys start their account in like a week and a bit. So we're going to be moving on to that account soon. I might try to play this one as well, just to get some missions done. But playing 2 accounts probably isn't going to work out that well for me. So I might just put this one on hold and come back to it at a later date to finish the Ramantu missions. Although I do want to see if I can get into Gold 3v3. I'm in Silver 3 currently as of last week. If I can get into Gold, I would consider that basically done with Ramantu missions. But we'll see. So thank you again for watching, guys, and I will catch you in the next one.